when I first got into the truth, I used to watch all the Bible movies because I was just trying to get a depiction, get like a clear, some they might went off here and there, but my whole thing was just this when I found out all the stuff, you found the foundation, your nationality, that this is this. You read Deuteronomy to the 28, you go through so much verses, you read the verses. When you first get into, you read a lot, and you try to get as much as you can, and as always as much as you can, because you want to know, hey, I wrote design one of those men. So I was watching the movie Esther. I was watching like every day. I was watching the movie Esther, and it was really dope, man. Like Mordecai was like superhero back then. He didn't bow to the king, and that leads you to that verse. I see servants upon horses, and prentice walk upon the ground, something to the effect like that. Alright, so hold on. I'm just oh man, I'm trying to find this verse. Salakia. Alright, let's get back on topic here. I wanted to, but actually I found some that's just said it. I can't find the verse that I'm looking for. It's a verse. Alright, let's just read this. Check this out. I'm sure you brothers read this, but I read it a few times, but I just, you read it, you're like, man, but then our situation, the generation of old, we look at, this is the generation of old, the scriptures. They was not forsaken, they was not confounded, they wasn't forsaken. The Lord protected them. He helped his people, man. This is really dope, man. This is really something else, man. I mean, I just want to read all this, man. I don't know how much I can read. I don't know. Jeez, man, I'm kind of like stuck on words, but look, I'm gonna read from 6. Check this out. All right, this is Esther, chapter 7, verse 6. And Esther said that. All right, hold on. I mean, hey, y'all can read all the rest, but I just want to start here because the point is down about what happened to Haman, vocab Haman. Okay, Salaki. All right, Esther chapter 7 verse 6. And Esther said, the adversary and enemy is this wicked Haman. Then Haman was afraid before the king and the queen. This is for the generation old that we reading about right now. This is to tell you that Yahweh Shemel Shah even puts strategic tactics so we can understand that, listen, no matter what, I still got your back. Okay? I put you in this situation, but I still got your back. Alright? And the king arise from the let's be a Salaki.
Banquet.
Yeah. And the king arise from the banquet of wine in his wrath, went into the palace garden, and Haman stood up to make a request for his life to Esther, the queen. Oh, what happened? There was a good woman right here. For he saw that there was evil determined against him. That wasn't evil, it was a good thing. Right? For he saw that there was evil determined against him by the king. Then the king returned out of the palace garden into the place of the banquet of wine. And Haman was fallen upon the bed thereon. Esther was, oh shit, oh Mayan, I'm just vocabby, oh man, so like, then said the king, will he force the the queen also before me in the house? What? As the words went out of the king's mouth, they covered Haman's face. They wrapped that nigga head up. Get your ass, get over here, boy. Man. Hey, man, that thing, that just happened, bro. That was like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a point. Whatever situation you in, if you feel Yahweh Shema Shah, you believe on him, he's gonna get you right up out of there, out of that situation, quick. Bam. All right. Look, check this out. I'm looking for the other verse, but all right, hold on. Let's go back up here. All right, matter of fact, let's get to the point and then we go back. So, like, I'm really excited because I'm just happy with that. To know the generation of old is teaching us how to conduct ourselves now. Because Mordecai didn't bust a move on Haman. Yo, I'm gonna attack him and then fuck the king. Nah, because that had been against the king. That we gotta do. We are it's a verse I was thinking about all day. I'm just gonna quote it. We gotta, something to the effect, we gotta have a good report amongst the Gentiles. So we can't bust no moves on running down these other Gentiles because, like, you know, there's a little thing going on at my job. You know, they done did some cruel shit to me, certain individual, but I could deal with it, right? Right? You know, they were trying to fuck with my car, or whatever. And but the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, this has to be a test from Yahweh Shema Shah to see how you're going to conduct yourself. It's not, you supposed to, everything you are, we are the reproach. We are the ones that are going to be marked at. We are the little lambs. We're not lions, ferocious, you know, the king of the jungles. We got our situation, we got to deal with it. Let them do what they doing. Because it's the ransom, with the first verse I read, right? It's good. The wicked is going to be a ransom for the righteous. They're going to be the payment. All right? That's what's happening now. Right? This is Esther chapter 7, verse 9. And Harboneth, one of the chamberlains, said before the king, behold, the gallows 50 cubits high, which Haman had made for Mordecai, who had spoken good. Here go another person speaking good of our people. You know, even though the other nations, they hate our guts too, but it's going to be certain individuals that's going to speak up for us. And that's going to be the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah coming out of their mouth, which Haman had made for Mordecai, who has spoken good for the king, standeth in the house of Haman. The Haman was making, I want to make this, I'm going to put Mordecai on it. Vocab, he said he wants to lynch, he wants to take us out, slavery in USA. How can we get these Jews again? See? And standeth in the house of Haman. Then the king said, hang him thereon. So they hang Haman on the gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai. So there you go. Then they hang Haman on the gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai. Then was the king wrath. Piece of, hold on. Jeez.
Pacified.
Then was the king wrath pacified. Damn. I don't know what to tell you, Vocab. You better be you. Vocab, you are out of here, but you Haman. That's it. You a jealous motherfucker. Boss of the heart, you want some pizza? I don't never forget to hear that. Oh man, you offer somebody some damn pizza. Hey, listen, I want this out that was clear, and that was just like that stuck out. All prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shah by Shema Kakadash. The Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah for perfection. Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah for the possible great millstone. Shalom to the Akim.